Hello and welcome. Today we're continuing our ladder climb in Mechabellum. Square 114. Sounds cool to me. We have an MMR advantage over them, and we just got our butt kicked in the last game. So maybe this is an opportunity to try something a little different. I mean, there's no speed specialist available, so there you go. Maybe we can go elite specialist. And with Elite Specialist, the unit that works the best typically is the Marksman. Just because you can go... Well, that's not exactly true, because you could go for like a Marksman style build with a couple different units. Notably Phoenix, Arclight, and Marksman. But we're going to start on Marksman, I believe. I'm not going to take any loans or anything like that. They do have good units against our tanks. So something like this seems to make sense with a little bit of an offset, perhaps. Their fangs are gonna likely be behind, meaning that we should be good. I think we save our extra $100 so that next round we have enough to deploy a couple of decent units here. They went for Marksman as well. Makes a lot of sense. Our tank should kill their fangs. Their steel balls should do a good job against my tanks. It looks like they're going to spawn right on the front lines, which is interesting. I don't mind... I mean, tanks obviously scale with HP, but still, it might be worth doing like a tank build and then forcing them to get more steel balls. Because steel balls aren't that great against tanks, because it's not like it's a giant unit. Oh, they're good. They are a counter, for sure. I don't want to undersell their value. I wonder what's going on with these marksmen. Yeah, okay. So he is going to go up front. That's like super interesting. I wonder if we should get... Like a rhino would get countered, for instance. So like that's something that we don't want to do. But at the same time, like... They're right on the front line with all these fangs. I would love for them to start like in range of my tanks and just have them get annihilated. Also making my crawlers a little bit stronger would be lovely. And making the tanks a little bit stronger would be lovely. I mean, you can see how much of a counter we have going on already. Yeah, I mean, the tanks are absolutely carrying it for us. Him starting with fangs is just a little bit on the sad side for him, I would say. Assault Vulcan. I think that's good, but it's not needed, I guess. I'd rather just get a casual missile strike. I think we get a tank squadron that's strong. We put them kind of front and center here. And then I wouldn't mind another marksman in this back corner. Let's unlock fangs just in case we want some of our own. And yeah, I think if we put this like missile here, it should hit the steel balls that are going to run forward. Let's see what happens. He's doing a missile back at us, probably going to hit our marksman here. And we both went for the same unit. He is a speed specialist, so I really like that for fangs, for instance, but we're kind of countering it with our units. We're not really letting him do that type of build. He's going for arc lights, which is interesting. They're not a huge counter, I would say, but it's what he's doing. So there you go. We're gonna keep getting marksman probably. That, or it would be interesting to go for some Phoenix. So there we go. This missile here is what we're trying to watch. It did blow up that line of tanks, and it did get the marksman. So he has both of my marksmen dead, which is pretty bad. This flank went down from that missile purchase. And that means that we're basically just super dead. But that's okay. I think that we actually can do even more. Like, more squads of tanks is interesting because it's kind of countered by what they're doing. But not so much. Like, heavy arc light. That's probably what he'll get. I think this is the chance for us to get a skill specialist. It's kind of sad as a pickup, but it's it's okay. If we go like sniper, and then mass recruitment sniper, that gets us in like a really casual spot, I would say, in terms of everything being well lined up. We get the arc light just in case, but I'm hoping that we don't need them. Did he go for a heavy arc light? He did. I thought as much. I wonder what he's going to build into the range. He's buying missiles, which is giving him short-term tempo on me. Not sure I care that much about them. I don't know how much damage this missile actually does. Is it over 6,000? No. So, I mean, I'm okay with what just happened. If anything, I probably want my crawlers to be stronger. Like, level 2 crawlers are actually able to get through quite a bit. And with a little bit of mechanical rage, they could really make a mess out there. And prevent them from doing those cheesy missiles. We already have enough snipers now for single targets, I would say. Parasitic ammo. I really wanted to upgrade both tanks, but I don't think I can. Instead, I am going to get the 2 squads of crawlers. And I'm going to put them in this position over here. I think it still makes sense to drop the missile here and really bust those units up. I think it makes the most sense to put... Like, I want to put this on this frontline unit, but that can get a bit countered. So let's go back here with that. I mean, I would have loved to put it on, like, a flamer or something, but look, c'est la vie, one thing at a time. He's buying more missiles. Wow, interesting. So cool. I don't think that's going to play out for him so well. I guess he went for top supply specialist. Never mind. I completely overlooked top supply specialist. But I think that, like... we should get some wins out of it then, if he's going to put so much investment into top supply. I just usually don't care about that extra little bit of eco, but he does have the advantage of health on me, so fair enough. And he did get that line of tanks. Interesting. We are breaking through on this side. I just want mechanical rage on everything. That's my problem. This sniper squad lineup should do okay. There's not that many fangs to get in the way. There's enough, but being level 2, I think that we're going to be able to handle it. We could also go for, like, elite marksman, but I don't know. I think this is fine. You know, getting some kills. The fact that the crawlers are out there doing work is just all the more reason to give them some tech. Heavy armor or shield drop. I mean, shield drop is just needed here. I would love to, like, shield drop this. And then, like, the tanks getting mechanical rage is probably the best thing we can do. I don't mean to be coughing up this much, but here we are. Another tank squadron, probably here. Maybe here to prevent, like, a missile from hitting all of it. Alongside another sniper. And we are, like, a health heavy squadron, so let's buy an extra bit of health. What is that? A missile? Looks like we might shield it. Just barely. Just barely. He is doing a a flank. That's annoying. That's good for him. It might result in a win. Probably will. Can't see why it wouldn't. I wanted to upgrade the crawlers because this parasitic shot creates crawlers. I don't think that we need like a melting point, which would also be pretty cool. But all right, the fact that these marksmen survive and these crawlers are alive to kind of make a mess over here. The shield is bad because now he's getting a bunch of free damage, but we should be just cruising on the front line here because they don't have good anti-tank. The crawlers did get through, and if these come, it's fine at this point. Right, I have enough marksmen nearby. The shield is gonna go down. Love it. And pew, and pew, and pew, everything's dead. Alright, so even though he has better eco than me, right now we definitely have tempo. Ion Blast. I think we would just do an orbital bombardment or reduce damage. I think orbital bombardment. We need more damage coming in. So something like this makes sense to me. Followed by another missile here. Followed by a tank squadron and a crawler squadron. Get some mechanical rage and get some replications. I mean, it was probably better to not get replicate there and get a bunch of rank ups, but look, man, one thing at a time, alright? Can we look at it from this angle, perhaps? That way we can see this stuff. This is like the full battlefield, right? It's weird looking at it like this, though, isn't it? Maybe I need to be a little bit more vertical. You're gonna miss what happens where my camera is. Maybe this is enough. You can still see them in the background. This is an angle, isn't it? I wish I had upgraded those center tanks. Okay, he's got shield generators. He's buying that missile. Okay, our tanks and stuff are definitely doing a messy decision here. These lasers are really sad for my backline of marksmen. Good thing I have crawlers coming forward. These late ones are coming in like on time, I would imagine. Looks like they're getting some replications. There's lots of replications from the rear squadron. And then tanks do be shooting. I mean, I could just get repair on tanks, and that would probably nail in the coffin if this isn't already it. But I gotta say, that was basically it. Elite hacker, missile device. I would rather just do a rhino assault in the back. I'm a big fan of like a shield here. I'll even buy a shield here because it looks like he likes to buy missiles. Let's get these upgrades. I'm not even gonna get the repair on my tanks. I'm just gonna get these upgrades. I think I need 300 to buy 2 units, so I'm just looking around. I think I can get all the upgrades. Then I'd like to buy range. And like, if this is potentially the last round, we should probably just get the loan, right? Buy. Oh no, I clicked the wrong button. I didn't mean to do that. Level 2 units. I already can purchase level 2 units. I literally just spent $100 on nothing, right? Maybe it didn't even like debit me or credit me or whatever. Maybe we're good. Okay, we'll put this over here. It's fine. I don't know if he's gonna try some cheesy flank stuff. He did do some missiles. Missiles are inbound. We do have our rhino down here in the corner. This side here, we are looking like we're doing okay, but he's got some reinforcements, some Mustangs. Those are going down. He's Not gonna hold up to that Rhino. Everything's collapsing in on the center. These tanks on the front line absolutely are not stoppable, and everything shatters down around these last couple of marksmen. Goodbye, my dude, to the Shadow Realm. I think that was a really good run. We really showed off how tanks on the front line are just such a stable unit. I hope you enjoyed. Let's see what happens to the ELO here. Rank up, MMR 13, on our way to 1500. I don't know what's good or bad. Like 1500 seems like a good MMR. We can't win them all, but we've been winning pretty good. 1,000 combat power per game seems good to me. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.